Hello, good evening. Welcome to Live with Jill and Frank. My name is Jill Petrie. I'm a psychic medium.
And my name is Frank, and I am a mystic and coach.
Your volume's really low, Frank.
Okay, well, let's fix that.
So, tonight's topics: why do some people fear
How's
psychics?
this?
And why can psychic abilities strain relationships
Yeah.
after a spiritual awakening?
Okay.
And later on this evening, we're going to be discussing suicide as well as um oh, my train of thought went. What was the last one?
I don't know. I'm learning about them now.
The Lionsgate portal, which
Oh,
starts
yes.
tomorrow.
That. That's true. That's the only way I've been learning about
Yes.
it. But that's okay. I'm good with all of them. But
Your
you'll have.
sound's really low, yeah. I don't know
Oh,
if it's because we got the music
okay.
in the
How's this?
background.
How's this now? I changed it. How's this?
You still sound low.
Okay. Um, I don't know what to tell you.
No, it's still low. Like it's not the music. It's I don't
Yes,
know what
I
it
don't know
is.
what to tell you, so we can have a show or not have a show, but that's what it is.
What?
I can't do anything about it.
I can't hardly hear you.
Okay, there's nothing I can do about that.
Okay.
So I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I can't talk to you if I can barely hear you.
Okay, so that's gonna be a problem.
Obviously.
Um, I don't know, guys. We may have to come back. We're having a technical issue.
Is your microphone turned down?
No,
I'm not sure.
my microphone is like practically picking up those birds in China.
Okay.
Like there's all kinds of noise that it's picking up my computer.
Let me see what's going on in the chat. Let us know if anyone's having trouble hearing in the chat. Okay.
Please help us, cause
Jessica says she can hear us. It must be on my side.
yeah, cause
I think I do have a shard in my microphone.
well, it's not your microphone. It's your headphones that would be the problem.
Yeah, well, it's all connected. So if everybody can hear you, that's fine. If you say something that I don't catch, wave me off.
Okay.
All right. Getting to topic. So, while some people may be intrigued or interested in psychics, there's a lot of people that hold skepticism, or fear, and it could have to do with the way you brought up, or religious ways, or afraid of uncertainty. Maybe someone could be afraid of potential consequences that could come with a psychic reading. Um, some people may feel comforted or hopeful when consulting a psychic, but people's attitudes towards psychic can differ. And it just depends on what you were taught, what kind of knowledge you have. So we're gonna kind of knowledge you a little tonight. I'm
Well,
gonna
okay.
check.
So you say what kind of knowledge you have. Um, is psychic abilities dependent on knowledge? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Mm, no,
Okay.
that's not what I'm talking about. When I say what kind of knowledge you have, I mean what kind of knowledge, not what kind of abilities, but what kind of knowledge you have on what a psychic is or what a psychic can do for you.
Oh. Um, I stay far from the word. That's just me.
Come again?
I tend to stay far from the word. It
Which word?
psychic.
I know a lot of people do. A lot of people prefer, and I notice these days a lot of people are using the word. Damn, it just slipped my mind. Um, like a doctor would say, what word I'm looking for?
Uh, like a doctor.
Practitioner. That
Okay.
word. Um, a lot of people use the word practitioner. People can use ma- magician,
Yeah,
um,
but those are
mystic,
all different
intuitive,
words that have different meanings.
huh?
Those are all different words that have different meanings.
Well, they all mean
They all mean,
similar things.
well, okay, a cake and a pie is similar, but they're not the same thing.
Well, maybe to you
They're
it's not.
desserts. They're desserts, yeah, for sure. Like they're
Okay,
all
still,
they're all
that's
things.
kind of off topic anyway. So that's not where I'm going with this. So, we're gonna discuss how some people feel or okay with specific divination tools, while they may be afraid of others. Like, for instance, a lot of people are okay with tarot, and you mentioned Ouija board, and a lot of people are not okay with Ouija boards. Um, and then I also want to discuss how psychics don't go around just knowing everything. This takes energy. You have to actually concentrate to know things about people. So that could be another reason why people would be fearful of psychics, because they're fearful that that we can just read their minds. And who wants someone to walk around knowing every little thought we have? So that can be a reason. Let
Okay,
me see.
that makes sense.
And then we're going to discuss ethics in psychic readings. The fear of the unknown. There are some people that are just closed off to it, and they're for whatever their reason is, it doesn't even matter what their reason is. It's none of our business. But if they're closed off to it, then we shouldn't seek out people trying to push readings on them. There's a boundary there.
Oh yes, okay, in the sense that if they don't want to do any, if they want to have nothing to
Right.
do with psychics, then so be it.
Because you see, you have a lot of people going around on social media just reading people. Like, they'll track people down. You know how it's famous today, the video things? They'll track people down, and, oh, I've connected with this loved one,
Yeah,
and just
that's the problem
randomly,
with psychic. That's the problem I
huh?
have with the word is that it's surrounded by a thousand scams like that. That's what I hate about it. That's what I hate about the whole thing about psychics is that
Yeah, a lot of people do contribute it to scams.
well,
And what a scammer would be, in my opinion, if you want to, which is a whole nother subject in itself, but if you want to look out for scammers, is people that are seeking you out, private messaging you. Can I read this for you, or I see this for you, or this is happening?
well,
Like, those are all scammers.
yeah, no, nobody will like. Typically, no psychic will
Will
direct
reach
message
out to
you and
you.
go, "The ancestors have given me a message for you." That is, you're getting like somebody's trying to scam you. You know what I mean? Like and they try on me all the time, and I think it's
Mhm.
funny. And sometimes I go, "Oh, please tell me, like what's going on? What should I
Yeah,
do?"
sometimes we play along, and some
Yeah,
it just depends on our mood.
I kind of go, "Let me guess, you're the solution to my problems." Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you showed up. So yes, no, those people are not your friend, and they're not. They're just trying to get your money, um, and they will if you, you know, let them. So okay, so what else
And
about it?
well, one more thing I want to bring up before we move forward. I want to discuss how people can become addicted to psychic readings. Um, and there's another way you can pick out if a psychic's genuine. If a psychic is continually allowing you to pay for readings over and over in a short period of time, um, I mean, there's just so much information we can get. Y- y- that's a big red flag in my opinion. So, people do get addicted to psychic readings though, and there are people that take advantage of that. Because people are addicted and they want to keep paying for a reading, and so they're making money, so they're gonna keep giving information. Um, that I've noticed that as a big problem working on, like, online networks, because you get repeat callers that are like constantly calling for the same things.
Yeah, but who's to say that you're not helping them each time? You know what I mean? Like for some people, they understand things the first time, right? Other people,
Right.
through repeated experience, they kind of develop themselves, right?
You can be helping people and you can meet with them multiple times, but I wouldn't try to psychically read them over and over in a short period of time. You may have to do like a coaching
Yeah,
situation if you're going to meet multiple
you're
times,
right.
because it's just you just
No,
can't
I get
get
it. You're
that
right.
much information psychically, like over and
I
over.
coach people, so yes, I come at it with just looking inside them. But yes,
Right.
if I'm
And
trying
help
to
them
lead
with
someone,
guidance and ideas on their path. But to continually reading over and over for the same person, it I like to say if you go for a reading, wait 3 to 6 months before you in between readings.
I often say that it goes well with coaching because what happens is you're coaching, but as you're coaching, whenever the person tries to fool themselves, you kind of have that kick in, and you kind of go, oh wait up, no, you know, no, it doesn't mean you're going to address it, but because you get a vibe from them, you get like, hey, wait a minute, who you are and what you're telling me is not exactly, it's not coming hand in hand. And then through the coaching, you can just ask the right questions that will let them explore that and go, hey, wait a minute. Now, they may refuse it completely, and then you just move on to a different track because it's not always the same thing that's going to work for everybody. Are we having a sweetie join us? No, we're not. Jill's dealing with a baby as we speak. So, and believe it or not, I've got
Okay.
things to say. Well, because we're talking about psychics. Okay, here's the thing. Like Jill and others often accuse me of being psychic. I say that jokingly, accuse me. Uh, but see, here's where I have a difference in wording. I call myself intuitive, and maybe that's because like others, like she was saying, right? I come at it from a weird angle where I'm going like, psychics, right? Like I don't know. Whereas I've met very psychics I believe in. I've met some I didn't believe in, and but that's the thing is because I guess I've met some that I was like, no, there's not a chance. I'm always like, oh crap. So it's one of those words where like it's not a 50-50 maybe, but it's there's a lot of scams. It's like when you
Mhm.
say car salesman, right? Not every used car salesman is a bad person. I apologize to all used car salespeople. Um, you're probably the good ones. But I mean, that's a thing we say, right? That's a sort of a like we expect tradespeople to be a certain way. We expect like, and it usually pans out. Not always, but usually. But yeah, I choose to use the word intuitive. I think it works better. Oh, what a cutie! What a cutie!
So, but
Brought it
yeah,
back.
it all means the same. It not necessarily the same thing because let's put it this way: two psychics that don't mean the same thing because everybody works differently.
Yeah.
So when I say it means basically the same thing, I mean we're getting down to like what can we do with
Well, say
those
you do readings.
gifts.
Don't people have an expectation of what a psychic will be able and not able to do? Like, do they not expect you to be able to read the future? What do they come in and go, hey, here's what you need to do to me? Like, because I've never done readings. I don't. I mean, I've done them on the internet, whatever, for people here and there, but I've never done them professionally like you do.
Hmm.
So how? Um, yeah, I guess I got lost in that question. What
How
was?
would a, how would we go about doing readings like for
Well, yeah, because you're being asked to reading. Like, it's different than just reading someone because you do, right? Like, it's just
well,
kind of there's
I
a
mean, I
difference.
wouldn't read someone without permission. Like I don't just we don't just go around knowing everything about everybody. And then there's times where we may go into a reading and not get any information. And we can't force, like, if we're doing mediumship, we can't force spirit to connect with us.
Well,
There
that's what I
could
mean.
be there can be someone that passed away that was a hardcore into some sort of religion that did not believe in psychics, and they cross over and they can see their loved ones trying to get readings, and they're around their loved ones and they realize that they want to connect, but they're still in the mindset of, I am not speaking to this psychic for my loved one because that is bad. So they refuse to connect.
Okay,
Like, or for whatever the reason may be, there could be, it
that
could be
makes
a
sense.
number of reasons. But the point is that I might sit down with somebody and I I don't get any information. And I have to say, I'm sorry, I'm just not mixing with your energy. Like, I'm just not picking nothing up.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Well,
Not just for me,
that's
that's
why
possible for anybody.
I was wondering, because I'm like I go about it a whole completely different way. Because I whatever I get, I can't avoid getting. It's not like I turn it on or off, and it's not always when I would want it to get. It's not when somebody's going to ask me, "Oh, read me," like whatever. No, it's I just
Mhm.
get information from people as I go about life, and I just kind of, yes, in that respect. Like even I have to be careful what I share with people, because a lot of times from the moment I meet somebody, I have way more information about them than they wanted to share with me. Some of it is because I'm able to cold read people, I think. Because when I was a
Mhm.
kid, because of abuse, I had to like figure out everybody around me real quick. So
Yeah.
immediately when I meet someone, I have this influx of information about them. I have to double check a lot of it, but I can still fairly function within their realm. And this is what sometimes might make it weird to people, is because we're able to immediately enter their reality and they go, "What the hell?"
And it's like, um, there could be someone that you just you
Okay.
don't feel comfortable around from the way, like, facial features. A lot of times facial features will tell a lot about a person's personality. Like, you can tell the type of person they are. You don't mean to know that, but I mean, for me anyway, like, I just know that.
Some features, yes. Some. It's about noticing small details, because there are very small details in features that will be telling. I think we pick up on them just because we were kind of forced to. But there's people that have done it intellectually, right? They have gone like, "Oh, wait a minute, like the corner of your lips might do something," or the. So sometimes in our case, because we learned we learned to see the behavior of people, and to know, am I in trouble, or am I going to be at risk, or do I have to run away? Do I got to go hide in my room? What am I doing, right? Because of that, we picked up on these little things without knowing it. We just kind of know. And so if somebody's telling us one thing, but their face is telling a different thing, or their body, or the way they're doing something, or whatever, we immediately pick up the difference between the two. We go, whoa, wait a minute, something's going on here. You're not telling me the truth. And so once we pick up on that, immediately we become different, right? So I think we know intuitively, because it's more than just that, because sometimes we know things we shouldn't know about a person, right? And it's deeper than just their facial expression. But other stuff, I think, yes, we're able to pick up facial expressions, and it helps us. So it's possible we pick up on something else as well that is just a subtle vibration, and because I don't know, our skin feels it, whatever the hell, who knows?
Okay. So, a belief system, some people may hold strong religious or spiritual beliefs that consider psychic abilities to be unnatural, occult, or even evil in some cases. If their belief system conflicts with the idea of psychics or divination, it can create fear or discomfort. Like I was saying earlier, some people are okay with some divination tools. Like some people are okay to use a pendulum or okay to use tarot cards or oracle cards or but um when you say do a spell or when you say a Ouija board or
Yeah, yeah.
connect with
Everyone's gonna have their own their
yeah
own luck.
then yeah and it that's okay. It's okay for to be attracted or drawn to some and not all. But the only thing that I find that is not okay, in my opinion, is to fear. Like you don't have to feel a connection with the Ouija board, but don't fear it either, because it's basically just like a tarot card. And
No,
they,
but I mean, we're humans. We're born. We
yeah,
fear darkness. I mean, darkness is not going to do anything to us when we fear it. So
okay.
we have
So,
a lot of fears. We don't.
skepticism towards psychics and psychic abilities is a common thing. Skeptical people may have fear that stems from concerns from being deceived, or maybe they were tricked, or um, s- maybe they were tricked into getting a reading with someone that claimed to be a psychic that really wasn't, or didn't have psychic powers, and so they have skepticism for whatever reason. Um, the the thing is, experience is usually what makes someone a believer. But you have to be open minded as well.
That's okay. Though some people will never believe it. Hmm.
Yep, and that's okay too.
That's where they're at in their life. That's where they're at in their evolution.
And then there's also some people that have a fear of manipulation. And that's a concern that psychics might have the ability to manipulate their thoughts or make them a vulnerable individual. Um, this fear could be from a belief that psychics use their superpowers for personal gain or to control other people or other people's actions. And yes, there are some people that do that, but again, with ethics, no, we don't practice that. People that I interact with in development do not practice that. We don't believe in controlling other people. We believe in sending love to other people if they need if they're having an issue that we would like to control. The best thing to do is to send them love. If
I'm not
someone hurts
how I could control anybody else's issue, but
what?
I can't imagine like well, I don't know. I don't identify myself as a psychic, but I can't imagine how I would control somebody else's. I mean, that's for them to do.
Well, I think maybe like with witchcraft and stuff like that, as far as like spell work and
Yeah, that would
trying to make a person be
make a
attracted
person
to a
anything.
person, huh?
Yeah, if you make a person anything, you're doing black magic.
Right,
Yeah, you're entering a whole realm you don't want to
right.
enter. That's
So we work with ethics. We do not try to control people. Um, but that could be a reason why, another reason why people are afraid of psychics. Um, and then there's just sometimes a fear of the unknown. Psychic readings can oftentimes evolve into like predicting the future, predicting events, revealing personal information that you might not be ready to confront, or maybe you haven't revealed. And the uncertainty can create fear and anxiety um, about what would be revealed in such readings. I mean, everyone has secrets that they don't want anyone to know, and putting yourself in a vulnerable position could make you fear psychics.
yeah, that makes sense.
Uh,
You're afraid
Nuts.
that we're gonna know every detail, every
Right.
like it doesn't work like that.
And
Well,
I
not
can
for
tell you that that's not the case. Um, Usually, it can be the case, but usually it's not the case. Usually, a psycho will ask you, "What area do you have a specific question, or what area do you want to concentrate on?" Meaning, like love and romance, career. Or do you just want to concentrate on general? They're not gonna just go looking and picking for every little little thing in your life.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, by the way, everybody, if you want somebody that does psychic readings, obviously Jill does psychic readings as well. So contact her, Jill. Give us your all of your contact information. Jill,
Uh huh.
give us your contact information so that we can
Um,
reach you for psychic readings.
Jill at is dash incorporated.com.
At is
Let's
at
see.
is at is what? Well, here,
Dash
try to post it.
incorporated.com.
Write it on the write it in the messages.
Okay, I'm gonna attach it after the show.
Okay, have a friend too.
Um, there could be a fear, or some if someone wanted a reading, they could just private message me on Facebook. And but I do not have any immediate openings, just so people know.
Okay.
Fear of the unknown. Okay. Personal experiences. Some people may have had a negative experience with a psychic in the past. There are some psychics that are not real, and there are some psychics that are real that will just give you the negative. Like they will, like try to spin a negative on you because they want to make money from you and they want you to keep coming back. Um, I forgot
Okay.
where I was going with that. I think I just picked up your bug from earlier. So there can be a fear of manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I understand that. The best advice I can give you if you're going for a psychic reading is look at reviews. Always check reviews. And I'm not saying that there aren't people that don't that are there are great psychics. I know great psychics that are just starting out that don't have many reviews yet. But you will if you're gonna feel a connection with your psychic, just like if you were going to a doctor and you didn't like the doctor and you didn't feel a connection. Like, you have to feel comfortable, and when you feel a connection, you know that they can read your energy and they can connect to you. So go with your gut, go with your intuition, and read your reviews.
That's always the right answer. Go with your gut. That's always
um so now let's see. I do have the definition of a psychic.
okay. Oh, nice.
A psychic refers to an individual who claims to possess specific intuitive or extrasensory abilities that enable them to perceive. Oh, I knew she was going to scream.
Of course.
Is it my turn?
To
To
proceed.
perceive or access information beyond the normal range of human senses. Psychics are believed to have the capability to gain insight into various aspects of life, including past, present, and future events, as well as accessing information about people, situation, people, situations, or objects that may not be readily evident to others. Psychic abilities can manifest in different forms, like clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience. All these clairs mean different things.
Yes.
Clairvoyance would be
Yeah.
seeing events or objects or people. Clairaudience is hearing, etc. I'm not gonna go into details on all of those.
Well, there's not that many. We can probably go with them.
Say it again, Frank. I can't hear.
I think there's not that many. We can probably go through them.
Treasure.
Maybe a few.
Hey,
It's okay. okay.
Here's your bottle.
She's fine. She's just bothering. Maybe she
No.
wants to play. Do you have a playpen for her?
She is loud.
That's okay. My daughter's 9 and she's still that loud.
Yeah. I guess it was weird when my kids grew up and moved out and the house got quiet.
Yeah.
And now it's like she's starting to scream.
There you go. So, so yes, where were we then?
Okay. So we can also go into factors that's contributing to like strained relationships after a spiritual awakening or after someone coming out as a psychic. And that can go into a lack of understanding or acceptance from loved ones. Treasure, stop.
It's okay.
Um Fear of the unknown or skepticism, same. Um Shifts in personal values and interests and priorities. So a lot of times when someone has a spiritual awakening or when someone begins doing psychic work regularly, the people in their lives, their loved ones, sometimes family, friends, can be anyone, just drift out of their lives. And this is because you're you're going on a your your priorities and your mindset is changing. So you're no longer aligned with that person. Um a lot
Yes.
of people will tell you that once they have a spiritual awakening, like they have all new friends. They have like, their lives totally change.
It's not just limited to an awakening. It's anytime your life changes, everything else in your life is going to change with it, right? Let's say you change
Mhm.
jobs because now you're tired of being, I don't know, like in a blue collar type work, right? And all of a sudden you go get a diploma and become a white collar worker. Well, now you're going to meet different people of different types, and you're going to live in different areas, you're going to work in different areas, so your entire life is going to change because you made one change in your life, but it was a big one. So that's where like it just kind of follows with it. She's so cute. She's like, dude, that's what you gotta speak in. Uh-huh. You gotta figure it out.
Yeah, so definitely.
Yeah.
But people could feel isolated or misunderstood. Um and it's from a shift in your personal values or your interests. Even your priorities are different. Um
Yeah, exactly. Everything becomes so I always say the people that are around you, like, if you change, right? The people around you, the people that liked you for the person you were, well, some of them are going to go away because you're not that person anymore. But now new people are going to come in because they like the person you are. So now your entire life is changing because you've changed yourself, right? That's a huge thing because the world is a mirror. So it mirrors what you are. So if you manage to make it one thing that, you know, they can mirror with improving your life, then sure, do that a lot. Indeed. Okay, you have a baby, I have a cat. Things are interesting. Cat, you're not supposed to be on top of this. Can you come here? Here's my little baby. Yeah. We just got a new member of the family. Okay, kitty. There we go. Just yeah, nice on my knees like that. Just you check this one out. Look, my cat is looking at the screen. Okay, what is going on there? He keeps on standing
so
there.
Where's Caramel? I thought you had him.
He's just here. He's just on my knees. There's Caramel. Hi
Isn't
guys.
he the cutest?
It's you, Caramel. Oh no, you're gonna
Cutest
leave
little
now.
Caramel.
Oh no, no, you don't go on the computer. You know that. He left because we did this. He was like,
So, let's see. We're also going to be discussing the Lionsgate portal.
yes, that's kind of cool.
This is a term that refers to the celestial alignment and energetic gateway that occurs each year between July 26th and August 12th. I thought it was between the 28th of July and
Okay,
but I'm not sure. I believe the peak is around the 8th of August. Is that
okay,
right?
I think so. Well, that's what I read, but
Okay. It's believed to be the peak on the 8th, yes, which is also known as the 8-8 gateway. So, exciting news for all of you. I have written a meditation and I have it recorded. And at the end of the podcast tonight, I'm going to play it for all of you for the Lionsgate portal. So be sure you get comfortable and look forward to that later on in the show. Before we get to that point, I'm going to let Frank tell you a little more about the Lionsgate portal.
I don't know much about it. I read one article in my entire life today. Uh,
Really?
you just read half of it now. So, yeah, I don't know anything about it outside of that.
Okay. Well, the Lionsgate portal is derived from the alignment of the sun in the zodiac sign of Leo, which is symbolized by the lion. Um, During that period, the star, if I'm saying the star's name right, Sirius,
Yes, yes. Serious.
oft, often called the spiritual sun, aligns with the earth and the sun, forming a portal or gateway to heightened energy. Spiritually inclined individuals and those who follow certain esoteric belief systems often associate the Lionsgate portal with increased cosmic and spiritual energy. It is seen as a time of accelerated personal and collective spiritual growth, a period of manifestation, and a time to connect with higher realms and spiritual guides. Many people use this energy gateway as an opportunity for meditation, visualization, setting intentions, and engaging in spiritual practices. The Lionsgate portal is believed to offer the potential for transformation, awakening, and the alignment of one's energetic and spiritual being. So it's important to note that beliefs and interpretations around the Lionsgate portal can vary depending on individual perceptives, um, or individual practices and spiritual beliefs. That's fine. What I have is going to be it's a 3 minute, a little over 3 minutes, I believe, meditation, and it's how to tune in and unlock the power of the energies of the Lionsgate portal is what the purpose for this meditation is. So you're going to set your intentions. So you may want to use this time in the show to start thinking about what kind of intentions you want to set, because you're each going to set your own private intentions. um and when we get, and if you have crystals or anything that you want to meditate with, you can get those ready as well.
Good idea.
Um, Also, I wanted to bring up tonight before we do the meditation. Um, I believe it's okay to talk about suicide awareness, right?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what YouTube allows or doesn't allow. That word might have already been, but we can try.
Okay.
We can see what
So,
they.
in light of the
Actually,
singer,
if you wait up, if you use the word DEAD or DEATH, yes, those will get us removed from YouTube. Any of those, like any of those kinds of words.
I
They,
didn't hear what you said.
here, give me a second.
Maybe I shouldn't bring it up at all. Other than to say that we all struggle. So check on your friends. Um Everyone struggles in different ways. Um Depression can look different for everybody. Okay. Um I know that sometimes it can seem that it is not possible to get your mind in a better state when you're having suicidal thoughts, which, by the way, I think is another normal thing. I think that a lot of people have suicidal thoughts, the and that's normal. But the problem is when someone has a plan or those thoughts become more than they can handle. That's a problem.
You get
And by the way, I am a suicide survivor, and in both senses of the word, because I had a suicide attempt, and I also had a close family member die by suicide. So I am a suicide survivor on both ends. Um, I would like to say that there are options online available in all different in Canada. I'm not sure what I guess they have different numbers between Canada and the US or whatever
yes.
country you're in. A quick Google search though will get you to a counselor in like that quick.
I
They
think
even
311
if
does it
you're
most
feeling
places.
suicidal, they will not come and pick you up. This is confidential. You can
Yes.
feel comfortable talking with people if you're in need of someone to talk to. And a lot of times it'll make you feel better after. Even just having someone to listen to you, because I know there are a lot of people that don't have people to listen to them, to be there for them. Reach
And
out.
if you're in Canada, all you do is dial 811 and somebody will be there to listen.
I still can barely hear you, bro. I'm gonna have to get me a new microphone tomorrow. Earphone set.
Headphones, yes. Well, yeah, I guess yours are both. Um, so, well, I guess
Treasure.
since you're having problems, maybe we'll go on with the presentation and the meditation and
Yes, that
all
is
that stuff.
fine. Let's see. I'm not sure how to play the meditation.
Okay, I
I
got
just hit play and
you.
it's
Well,
gonna turn
feel
us
free to
off.
play it. See, it's right there. If we
All right.
okay, do we
So
want to say goodbye and
before before Frank hits play, I just want to tell everyone get in a comfortable position, um, in a quiet position where you're alone in the house. If you need to come back to this video, this is gonna be saved later, so you can always come back to it.
you should also
And
put it.
also the meditation by itself without the entire live is going to be linked below because it's on my YouTube. I'll link it below.
Sounds perfect. And do we have the YouTube on in the captions? Maybe. No, not yet. Hold on. If you write it in the captions, we can put it in the captions.
Right, what in it?
Sorry. If you write it in the captions, then you'll be able. They'll see it.
Right, what in the captions?
The information you wanted to give them.
Oh, I'm going to put in the captions the link to the meditation.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Begin by finding a quiet and comfortable space where you can sit or lie down. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing your body to relax with each exhale. Visualize a brilliant golden light surrounding you, engulfing your entire being. Feel the warmth and the radiance of this light as it fills your body. bringing a sense of calm and tranquility. Now bring your awareness to your heart center. Imagine a vibrant, swirling vortex of energy. This is your connection to your inner wisdom and the guidance available during the Lion's Gate portal. With each breath, feel this heart centered energy expanding and intensifying. Visualize it growing brighter and stronger, radiating out from your chest and enveloping your entire aura. As you feel the energy of the Lion's Gate portal flowing through you, set your intentions once again. This is a period of heightened energy and transformation. Visualize your intentions. Your intentions are already coming into fruition, feeling the joy and excitement that comes with their manifestation. Take a few moments to silently state your intentions or repeat them in your mind. Trust that the energy of the Lion's Gate portal is supporting you. It is aligning you with these intentions and bringing them to reality. Stay in this state of connection. Trust as long as it feels comfortable for you. When you are ready to conclude the meditation, gently bring your intention back to your breath. Feel gratitude for your experience, for the energy of the Lion's Gate portal, and for your own growth and transformation. Slowly open your eyes now, taking a moment to ground yourself. Remember, you can adapt this meditation to your preferences and add additional elements that resonate with you. Trust your intuition and allow yourself to fully embrace the energy of the Lion's Gate portal during this time.
That was pretty cool. That was a good one.
Thank you.
That was a very nice way to.
I'm going through the comments. I would use any tools besides the Ouija board. She's scared of the Ouija board too?
Said that for a while. A
I
lot of
should
people.
be scared of the Ouija board, you know.
A lot of people are. So, well,
Sorry.
yeah, I guess that's it. I guess.
Huh?
I guess that's it then. That's it.
Yeah, that is about
Good.
it. Let's
Good.
see. So remember everyone, the Lionsgate portal opens tomorrow and it's gonna go on through I believe the 11th
To
of
the top.
August, with the strongest day being on the 8th.
That's right.
Um
Anytime, if you're gonna set intentions, this is a good way to make changes in your life.
yes.
Um, Theo
Start thinking
is a very
about what you want to manifest.
Theo is about, it's a very dynamic energy. So if anything's gonna happen, it's gonna be this time. So yes, guys. Keep coming back. Please like the video, share the video, do all that good stuff. Anytime you do, Facebook, YouTube, every algorithm, they start trying to kick us up, and that helps us. So if you can, we always appreciate it. Let's hope you got something out of the show. Let's hope there's a lot of good information that hopefully you enjoyed. And So
All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a good evening. We will see you next week. Same time, same place.
take care, you guys.